Hi, I'm Whaley, and I'm going to show you how to pour a couple of ingots today. So, first thing is I want to show you the ingot mold that I have. This is called a convertible ingot mold because it has little holes in the top to make round ingots of different sizes, 4 different sizes. Or it can be fit around this way and it can make a sheet of any width up to that size or narrower. And it's clamped together with this little C-clamp. So this way would be for doing a sheet, and this way would be for doing a wire ingot. So I'm going to show you how to do both a wire ingot and a sheet ingot. I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to show you some new tools that are just coming onto the market. These are pouring dishes with the wire handle on it that's heat resistant. They're stainless steel. It holds the dish. It's removable if you're right or left-handed. And in my case, I'm right-handed, and I don't have much metal to pour today, so I'm going to use this smaller dish. And there's also a bigger one available as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to line this up. I'm a right-handed person, and so I'm going to set this up for a right-handed pour. So I just have a ruler here to illustrate that we're going to try to do this in a line. So you can move that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pour a wire ingot that will turn out to be a bezel. I'm going to start with some pure silver. I'm going to put that in the ingot. I'm working with acetylene gas. I'm going to turn this on, and I'll just tell you just about what I'm going to do so you'll be aware of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this metal up until it's liquid in the melting dish. Then I'm going to tip the dish up, and I want to have this little puddle be right down here at the edge of this dish. When that's nice and liquid, I'm going to take that and the torch and move them up together, and I'll be right up on top of the ingot mold, and then I'm going to pour the metal in the mold. Before I start, I'm going to take this ingot mold and I'm going to warm it up slightly to drive off any moisture that might be in the steel. So I'm going to start up my torch. Just going to warm up the ingot mold. Should do it. I'm going to come over with my flame. I'm using a big flame for this. While we get that cup hot. There we are. So we get liquid now. And switch hands. And my metal getting liquid. Keep it down on the board. Here's the soldering board. That'll reflect the heat, keep it nice and hot. Okay, my metal's right down here at the lower end of my dish now. Bring this up. Put a little bit away from that biggest hole. I'm going to pour into the largest hole. When I'm ready, pour it right in. And this really isn't that hot. I'm going to open that up. Got a nice little wire ingot. I'm going to dip that in the water to cool it off. I have a nice little consistent round ingot, and I will file off these little fins on the edge before I start to roll that through the rolling mill. And now we're going to make a sheet. So this is still just barely warm. I'm going to make a small sheet. I've decided for this demo that I'm going to make a sheet about that wide. So I'll put the clamp over this. So the opening is going to depend on what it is you're making and also how much metal you have. So I'm going to put in, this is a fine silver coin. I'll just go ahead and make this in fine silver. I could alloy it if I wanted to and create sterling silver, but for this demo I think I'll just go ahead and use fine silver. Light this up. Tip of my flame on the metal. That metal, keep that flame moving. Switch hands. Right down here at the lower end of this dish. Up on top my ingot mold. Pour and hand movement. And we get a nice sheet ingot and stir in fine silver. I've got 2 ingots, one of wire, one of sheet, and the next thing will be to show how that gets made, how that gets refined with the rolling mill.